anybody that wants to worship God can come and join us. And as far as I know, it's a free country, but
It's not.
How do you feel to be labeled as a Christian?
I'm fine to be labeled as a threat to the enemy. You know, I think that's part of following Jesus. You know, is that's kind of the cross you have to bear. But I think that people that do come tonight are going to be really blessed. It's just every single night we've just seen God do really amazing things. These kind of opportunities remind us how important it is to hold on to our religious freedom and our right to worship. You know, this is a really big deal for the country. So a lot of people are watching, not just across Canada, but across the world. The State Department in America is watching as well, so they're looking to see what happens, which is also good because there's a lot of conversations between the nations, and I don't know that it would be favorable for Canada to shut down the church building.
So far, how do you find Canada and Christian? And how do you find their treatment towards Christians?
Well, I've been coming to Canada for 20 years. I've been leading worship across Canada, and this is not the same Canada 20 years ago. It really isn't. And you know, I love Canada. I grew up in Montana, so I grew up right across the border. I grew up driving across the border to Alberta. I was, you know, loved Canada, and have really spent a lot of time worshiping and praying and investing here in this country. That's why we're here now. It's a lot easier for us to be other places, you know, but we chose to be here because we believe in the call of God in this country. And it's a battle right now, just like it was for us in 2020 in the U.S. It's a battle, and you know, we need Christians to be Christians. We need the church to be the church. And so, yeah, we're just, you know, we have a saying that we say the greater the resistance, the greater the breakthrough. So if there's resistance against something that's good, like worshiping God, it probably means that that worship is going to release a breakthrough. I've had people standing outside of our bus all day, didn't know about me. Some of them aren't even Christians. But because of a lot of these reporters, they've seen, oh wow, somebody's standing up to worship. A Jewish guy was here, he's like, I've never actually been to church, but tonight is Shabbat, and I'm bringing my whole family to church. Because I'm tired of the persecution against Christians in this country.
What do you think the offensive into evidence? It's been like 6 women, more than that now.
Yeah, well, you know, let's just say that there'll be some legal stuff coming soon, so I can't talk a lot about it. But these guys can all do the research. You know, we have permits, we filled out the paperwork. You know, we brought this bus in, our truck in, paid the, you know, all of the tariffs and the duties and the fees, and we're here legally, and we're here to worship God. I've been doing this for 20 years, so this is not new, but this resistance is definitely new. So.
Can I have a minute with you, sir?
I can't, sorry guys.
You know, by the way, I have an information very important for you. There's Article 176 of the Criminal Code in Canada that says that whoever wants to stop a religious event can go 2 years in jail. You have to invoke that. If they want to try to stop you, you can invoke that article. It's in the Criminal Code of Canada. I can show it to you. It's very important. I'm from the Ecclesia New Creation near here. We have a 500 seats place for you if you want to come, okay? We're already in contact with your people. So if they try to stop you, every policeman, every people in the government that try to stop you, they can go to jail for 2 years. You have to do the show tonight. Will you do the show tonight, sir?
Oh, of course. We're not stopping.
Sure.
We don't back down for anything.
Excellent.
But I do want to say this. The police have been amazing. These guys are so kind and so hospitable, and they've just been amazing to
What did
us
they
all
say to
day
you?
long.
What did they say to
So
you?
we're really grateful. I mean, we're grateful that, you know, that they would show up, that they would warn us about how the anti-Christian bigotry is strong in this city. You know, I haven't done a lot of stuff in Montreal, but that's what they were warning me, that the attacks against Christians is a real thing. And I appreciate that, you know. I think that that's a really good thing to have police officers that are standing up for the freedom of worship. So I commend them.
But it's because you don't have the permit to have the concert.
I don't think you need a permit to worship in a church.
You don't have to, because it's Religious Freedom, Radio Canada. It's religious freedom, you know that? Religious freedom. You don't need a permit to worship, Radio Canada.
Well, you have to research your laws on that.
My God, it's incredible.
Worshiping
Research
in a church,
Article 176 of the Criminal Code.
Thanks.